Today's video, I'm going to go through my bull market invalidation. What has to happen to stop me from thinking there's a bull market and maybe even exit my position. I know a lot of people are worried now, and some people were even asking yesterday, why am I so bullish? So I think I'm going to always be bullish until the market tells me otherwise. So I'll show you tonight how that looks. We've got the liquidation levels. We called it out yesterday. Liquidation levels were hit today and bounced off, so that's a good sign. Wick fill strategy, we've had them hit as well, so from a TA perspective, things are looking well in the video. And we'll go through the Bitcoin price action as well. So first things first, I'm going to open up the S&P 500 on the weekly. And I'm going to just remove this volume and get this nice and clean for you. So this channel here, if this channel breaks and has multiple closes below it, there's a very high likelihood I'm going to exit. So if I just zoom out, I want to show you the bigger picture for this move. I'm going to go in the monthly so you can just see this move. So from 1983, it's gone up, come down. That's the first trend line it's set. From from 09 to 20, COVID, that's set the second angle. See it? And from now, this is set the third angle. And what we're in right now is the fourth angle. Now, if we go on the weekly, and we see this starts breaking through the bull market support band, which are these two EMAs here, you can see breaks down, huge move. Breaks down, huge move. Breaks down, huge move. Breaks down, huge move. So for me, if this channel and this bull market support band, they're both supporting, if this breaks down, there is a big move coming. It might not be the end of the bull market. It might just be a retest down here, but it'll be a big move. So for me, I'm not too sure. I'll need to decide nearer the time how I'm going to play it. But that is my invalidation, or I'll at least take a large percent of profit. And if it comes in and I see a bounce, I'm going to get back into it again. But I think that move would be big enough for me to take profit there anyway. So I just want to talk to you about that, because everyone's so bearish right now. And it's like, hey, look, still on an uptrend. Look at the Nasdaq, still on an uptrend. Look at gold, uptrend. Home builders, uptrend. Russell 2000, uptrend. So even though it feels like so bearish right now, we've had no technical signs to leave the market. So even though I might feel bearish at times, I don't leave the market because it hasn't given me a signal to leave yet. It's just, all that's making me want to leave the market is the feeling I'm getting. So if I'm feeling bearish, I don't exit the market unless I see a signal to exit the market. Just like I don't enter the market unless I see a signal to enter the market. It doesn't matter how I feel. If I feel bullish or bearish, you'll usually feel the opposite when you want to do it. When you want to actually sell, it's normally very, very euphoric. And when you really need to buy, it's normally very fearful. So I just want to give you a bit there, and until these are breaking down, stay in the market, guys. Don't get shaken out. So that's the first one. So we got our liquidation levels hit. This is good. So let's just get into the Bitcoin chart, see how things are looking. So Get some volume on here, see how things are looking. So yesterday, you'd have seen me. I called it to come into liquidity and bounce. And you see it here. It's come in and it's bounced off. So if you like this kind of TA, please, hit that subscribe button, because this is what I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to show you how to read the charts, and if you learn as I speak the way through it, and then I'll also kind of guide you through as well. I'm here every day doing this, so hit the subscribe button to get more of this, because that was pinpoint accuracy there. So we got the move from Bitcoin out, but it's starting to reject a little bit, so it should be moving faster than this. I'm looking at the daily exchange volume, it's starting to tip down. So that's something to watch out. Right now, it's making, you can see it there, it's making a wedge. Lower highs, higher lows. So there will be a breakout at some point. But right now, when that volume's ticking down, we can't get a meaningful breakout from this wedge, so this might roll over, looking at this volume here. Or if it breaks out, it won't last too long and then roll over. So even though I'm on this breakout and I'm looking at this volume rolling over, this isn't a good sign for us. So no major liquidations that's happened. You can see it's taken that liquidity there just as we expected it to. But if you look in the last 24 hours, everyone's gone long in that breakout. So this has started to develop. And you see this huge 96,000. There's a huge load of liquidity there that's been opened up, and that's all 100x leverage. So bloody T-chains are just loading up on the longs. So seeing this liquidity build and this volume dropping off and the kind of rejection here, we got the wick down into liquidation and the push out, which we got. But now when we come back today, we see more information like this coming down. So I'm a wee bit skeptical of this just now. Let's see how it develops. Every day we get another piece of the puzzle. And liquidations. No major ETFs. And the long and short's pretty good as well. But I'd like to talk a little bit about the funding rate here as well. So when the funding rate, you can see it here, this is when people are paying to go, they're paying to basically leverage long, to load up on leverage longs. This whole market should be orange when it's wild, and then you'll see a huge liquidation down. Everyone's leveraged long out their heads, but no one's even leveraged long here. So it's not like it's like everyone's long. So if everyone's not long, the majority isn't long, and the majority right now is fearful. They're not long. Volume's dropping off, so I could maybe see potential another move down and then off we go. But this is why we check in every day. We check the charts every day, and I'll call it how it is for you guys. So we covered the liquidation levels, the wick fill. Let's have a look how the wick fills are doing. So the dominance, we did get a close above this. It's a shame we didn't get under that, but it's okay. We're starting to move down a little bit. We didn't get the wick fill there. Ethereum, Bitcoin, let's see how that's looking. We came down close enough. Potential breakout coming here. So that's positive. Others, we got the wick fill down there for the 50%. It's starting to move up. I'd just like to see this move a little bit harder though. It is kind of, you don't want to see that turn into a bull flag. Same again, wick fill. wick fill. And then we're seeing the USDT dominance starting to come down. So we tap that and we're starting to reject. And what we want is to close below this bull market support band. That would be a good sign. And then we need to get under here, under that major support. And then we're in a good place. But we were talking about oil yesterday. I said it needs to rip right out now or it's going down. And look what it's done. It's opened up. It looked like it was confirmed. Fake out, and then it's just woke up today. Market's open, bang, oil's on the move. So right now, this looks like a breakout, retest, off it goes. This will take time, but the next step for this is to move up, get above this pivot point here, and once we get above the nest, this is confirmed. You don't need any more information than that. That's going up. So your first target, once it breaks up from that, your first target is going to be 85, then 87, and 95. You can see how this can just get up. Okay. So, bull market invalidation, we've covered that. Hopefully that lets you know my position where we are here and now. Liquidation levels hit, which is good. The wick fill strategies worked as well, so I'm happy with both of them playing out this week. And in the Bitcoin price action, a nice roundup of how we are sitting today. So, same time again tomorrow, guys. The market is feeling so bearish right now. It's so bearish. And all I can say is, I think the turnaround's coming very soon. Bitcoin is going to be moving very soon. So we'll keep our eye on it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, we're putting out daily videos. We're going to be here same time tomorrow. And I'll speak to you then, guys. Cheers.